Today we'll be seeing the solution to the problem music loop, which came in CP Titans 3.0, sponsored by AlgoZenith. As a dedicated competitor in CP Titans 3.0 programming competition, Aryan has been working hard for the last few hours and need a break to relax his mind. He decides to listen to music and selects a playlist of N songs numbered 1 to N. Each song has different length in seconds and song I lasts AI seconds. The songs are played in a loop, so when the last one finishes, the first one begins again. However, he only has time for a short break of k seconds and needs to get back to practicing. With the songs playing on an infinite loop, he wonders which song will be playing when his break ends. Can you figure out which song will be playing at the end of the kth second? The input is the first line of inputs is two space separated integers n and k, that is the number of songs and the length of the break. Next line contains n space separated integers which defines the length of each song. We have to print an integer representing the song that is being played at the end of the kth second. So let's look at the problem statement more clearly. So let us take the first test case, that was 5, 20 and 5, 1, 7, 3, 4. Let me check. Okay. So this is a sample test case which was given to us. Now let us examine this. We are given 5 songs whose length is given and the length of the break is 20 seconds. We need to find out that at 21st second which song will be played. So we can apply the brute force approach. The brute force approach would be that we would count every passing second and check that when the break ends which song was being played. To ensure that the songs are being played in an infinite loop sequentially, we need to create an iterator which would initialize from 0 and go on until the break ends. So let us take an iterator I is equals to 0 for this case. Now the song which is being played is of 5 seconds, and if we subtract 20, it gives us that even after listening to this full song, we still have 15 seconds left, right? So now let's move to the next iterator, that is I is equals to 1. So the length of this song is 1 second. Now we again check that the remaining amount of time and the length of the current song gives us 14 seconds left of the break that initially started at 20 seconds. Now again we do that for I is equals to 2. Now the time left with us would be 14 minus 7, that is 7. For I is equals to 3 would be 7 minus 3, that would be 4. And for I is equals to 4, that would be 4 minus 4, that would be 0. Now here our break ends and we need to find out that what will be the song at k plus 1th second. So as the playlist is in an infinite loop, this at k plus 1th second the first song would be played, and this would be the answer to the sample test case. Yes, 1. Now what we did was that for every song we checked that does the break last as long as the song lasts. That is, we had a break of 20 seconds and the song was of 5 seconds. and we subtracted 5 from 20 to get 15 seconds. If it would have been less than or equals to 0, then the break would have ended, and more specifically, it would have been less than 0, then the song at which or at k plus 1th second would be this song itself, and if it is equal to 0, then the song would be the next, isn't it right? And haven't it solved all of the problems? So as long as we don't get a time limit exceeded problem, then we are good to go. So let's look at the C++ implementation of the brute force approach that we just discussed. We took the input n and k and the length of each song. We initialize the iterator for I is equals to 0, and we subtract the length of each song from k at each iteration. Why? To check if the break lasts as long as the song lasts. If it is less than equals to 0, we break. Why? Because the break has already ended during the song or just as the song ended. If k is equals to 0, that is that as the break ended, the song at which we were also ended, then the answer would be the next song, isn't it? And why are we doing mod n plus 1? Because we until now we were moving as a 0 indexed. We were denoting the first element as v of 0, the second as v of 1, third as v of 2, fourth as v of 3, and fifth as v of 4. Now we need to add 1 to create a 1 indexed answer. That's why this plus 1 has been done. Why we broke this at here? It would have also been broken here also, right? We did this part because let us say that at some point, let us say there were two songs and the length of the break was, let's say, 4 seconds. And now the first song lasted 5 seconds and the second song will last, let's say, 9 seconds. The song will end during the first song, right? We don't have any other option. So if we did not add this if statement, then this I plus plus increment would also have been done, because until this reaches here, it would not break. So we broke the while loop here only to avoid any discrepancies. I hope that I was able to make you understand the solution. And if you have any problems, you can always reach us in the comments.